In some other parts of the world, you will say pharmacy is like the last point of call. But in Nigeria, pharmacy is more like a first point of call. Financial aspect plays a major role in influencing the decision of the people either to go to the hospital, go do the normal registration, pay for extra consultation and the likes, or just come over to the pharmacy and see if they could purchase whatsoever they need.
I don't even know whether that can't see they disturb me because I don't they like to go to test. So we get one day when it doesn't disturb me. I feel not pay the money. Go hospital, come back. That's why I go pharmacy.
Hello. How is everything? It's been a while. You want to check your sugar?
Yes, so.
Let me check.
So I can't explain everything for her because say, okay, let me do sugar test. So as he do the sugar test, he can't shout, say the sugar self is too high.
I have passion for helping people, especially when it has to do with their health. Nobody knows, the medical complications that she might have experienced just gradually over the years.
Because as it is high, I just call my husband say, I will do this thing, I will do this. I say, you come down and you get the sickness. Now you come the panic. Me when I even get something as strong, just forget that one. Don't worry.
I'm calling from Krungthai-AXA Pharmacy in Ogba. I have a patient under Krungthai, and I would like to speak to a doctor. Her name is Mrs. Rosemary.
AXA Essential focuses on designing insurance solutions. So Lagos is us going to pharmacies, having identified pharmacy networks as the networks the closest to the people we're trying to protect.
Malaria tests. I got involved in Krungthai in 2024. It was in partnership with AXA Mansa Drugstock Pharmacists, and it was about giving affordable healthcare, not just medicine. Krungthai Plus is the main program, and the price is 3,000 naira monthly, which is equivalent to like $2 American. If you go to the normal laboratory, malaria test should be around 2,000 to 5,000 depending on the facility. Krungthai Plus will enable you have access to the doctors on the telemedicine consultation, and you also have access to 9 different tests that could be carried out in the pharmacy, and you get 15% discount on medications that are prescribed.
Me, I tell you the truth. I for not go hospital, go do tests of sugar because I for not know whether I get sugar. Because of that program where they do, where they invite me, that's why I get them.
So my parents significantly influenced my career choices because they both worked at the UN. What I learned studying vulnerable populations was their total awareness and level of sophistication in risk management.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. We'll be really presenting the new product that we're about to launch in Morocco. Just to give you a few words of introduction, I think I'll let the Moroccan teams introduce themselves.
Within a country, health-seeking behavior is going to be extremely different. So when it comes to AXA Essential, we adapt in how we understand that health-seeking behavior to then try and slightly influence it in a way that's better for the people. We're looking to cover the people who are not covered by public subsidies and who are not rich enough to pay for the higher-end solutions. So today I have a team of 16 nationalities. Humility is a core, let's say, value because we know nothing about these populations in a way. So who are we to, come and say we know? So we have to go in and really listen. In Nigeria, trying to understand how we can introduce not only insurance, but also change the way people look at, let's say, first symptoms. For example, to make sure that every time somebody had a fever, they didn't automatically just take anti-malaria pills, but ask themselves whether it could be something else. I think you're on the line, Sawadika. I was wondering if you could update us on the IBIS Accor project to protect the lower wage employees of the hotels.
Looking into the result of the health assessment.
Primary healthcare is well developed in Thailand. It's an up and going middle income country. This being said, 1 in every 5 people in the country has hypertension. Only half of those know it, are diagnosed, and only 30% of those actually treat it. So the idea here is to introduce elements linked to well-being and go way beyond what we usually call employee benefits.
Do you go to the gym?
No.
No. Would you say you're a healthy person in general?
เริ่มทำงานตั้งแต่เมื่อไหร่เหรอคะก็เริ่มทำงานที่ไอปิดตั้งแต่ปี 2023 ค่ะงานแรกที่มาสมัครเลยก็จะเป็น Front Office ค่ะก็จะเกี่ยวกับเรื่องการเช็คอินลูกค้าแล้วก็ได้พบปะลูกค้าได้พูดคุยอย่างเงี้ยค่ะค่อนข้างที่จะแฮปปี้กับงานนี้มากๆเลยค่ะแต่ว่าหลังจาก1 ปีที่ผ่านไปเนี่ยค่ะงานมันค่อนข้างที่จะแอบโหลดนิดนึงเนี่ยค่ะบางครั้งต้องยืนหลายชั่วโมงเนี่ยค่ะเพราะว่าลูกค้าค่อนข้างเยอะเนื่องจากโรงแรมเราอ่ะมีห้องค่อนข้างเยอะเช่นเดียวกันทำให้เกิดเอฟเฟกต์เกี่ยวกับร่างกายอะค่ะค่อนข้างเยอะเลยไม่ว่าจะเป็นหัวเข่าหรือว่าข้อเท้าเนี่ยค่ะบวกกับเรื่องการกินที่ไม่ตรงเวลาการนอนไม่ตรงเวลาทำให้เอฟเฟกต์เกี่ยวกับเรื่องน้ำหนักที่เพิ่มขึ้นด้วยค่ะทำให้เอฟเฟกต์เกี่ยวกับเรื่องหัวเข่ากับข้อเท้าเพิ่มมากขึ้นค่ะ
Welcome to this workshop with Naruli. I want to ask you first, เป็นครั้งแรกที่มาเชิญอบรมสำหรับ Naruli.
The healthy habit is not something that is very common for everyone. One good thing that came with Krungthai-AXA, which is our health insurance for the team, they come up with the idea to run a pilot using an application called Naruli, where you can actually have some guidance on your health, whether it's like scanning your food and what is your nutrition about, mental health and physical activity.
ถ้าหากว่าไม่เริ่มลดน้ำหนักหรือว่าไม่ดูแลสุขภาพไม่ดูแลเรื่องอาหารอย่างนี้ค่ะความเสี่ยงที่เปี่ยมจะได้กรรมพันธุ์เบาหวานก็ค่อนข้างสูงเหมือนกันค่ะการลดน้ำหนักการใช้แอปค่อนข้างมีประโยชน์อย่างมากสำหรับเปี่ยมค่ะ
I think maybe it's once you turn 40 that you realize that be healthy it's important. Instead of taking the lift, I was always climbing the stairs, and I realized instead of doing it just by myself, why don't I bring the team with me and get them a bit more healthy? I think once you start to become healthy, I think there is some kind of pride where you want to share it with people around you. Once you are on the right path, you tend to bring people along.
So you're taking care of your health, exercising more. What's next for you?
Next step ยังไงก็น่าจะต้องไปเวทเทรนนิ่งแน่นอนค่ะ
People that are in the mass market, either in the formal or informal economy, for whom the current insurance solutions aren't necessarily the most adapted. We need to make them affordable, obviously, accessible, because we really aim to meet this population where they are, where they work, where they live, and attractive, because we need to adapt to their own risk landscape. It's not just providing health insurance, it's going way beyond.
So the Kangpe program, Kangpe is like a pidgin word, means I am well, I am strong, I am fit. It's like a call and response kind of thing. You say, how you dey? How you dey means how are you? And the person will say, I dey Kangpe. That means, I dey gidigba. I'm strong, I'm all that, I'm fit, I'm healthy. So it's like, yeah, fit. I'm counting on you.
No problem.
Bye.
As I pray, blessings make you rain. I go shoot my shot every single day.